Today we'll discuss about security and approvals. Same thing in HFM, it is called security and process management, right? So security and approvals. So before starting that one, we'll see the users. Okay, so go to access control, and here we have created three users: user, viewer, and power user. So when you see this power user, right, first administrator is highest authority, and then power user, and then user, and then viewer. So you have to practice this chapter along with administrator and power user or viewer. Okay, just give me 1 second, somebody has logged in. Yeah, so these three password is password only, PASSWORD. Power user, username is power user, and viewer, VIEWER, viewer. Okay, so yes, shall we start? We will open the notes. Right, security. So can we create user in FCCS? Only identity domain administrator can create. He is called super admin. Just like in HFM, admin is super admin, right? Here, identity domain administrator. He is super admin. He can create the user. Okay, you can use default groups or create groups. So here I am already using default groups. So when you see the groups here, see, we have power users, administrator, user, viewer. So when you see the administrator, you are all administrators. See, you are all administrators. Likewise, when you see power user, only see power user is okay. Power user. Okay, I have to give this right. So just give me 1 second. User, viewer, they don't have right. Just give me 1 second. Let me log off and log in again. Just give me 1 second. We have to give provisioning to that one. Okay, click on access control, click on manage groups. Now see power user. If you view this one, he is power user, yes, and viewer is viewer, and user is user. I have created groups and I have created users also, right? So see, then remaining all are administrators. So this particular chapter you have to practice with either power user or viewer. Clear? Right. So yes, shall we start? So assign group provision to the group user. Okay, security to the dimension members. Before that one, we will do one thing. We will create a grid, and then, right, we will try to log in that grid with power user or user. Okay. So go to data. So in this one, right, directly under library or I'll create a grid. Okay, under library, I'll create a grid. Okay, click on create ad hoc grid, a simple grid console. Yes. So this one pivot, right? This one pivot to POV and this one pivot to POV. So in account dimension, right click, select members, and then okay, balance sheet, traditional approach, total assets. Will take current assets base level 0 descendants. Current assets level 0 descendants of current assets. You can remove this. Done. Okay. Done. Yes. Okay. Entity, right click, select members. Here we'll select total geography base members. That's it. Done. All are good. So period will select as January year CFI 15. Scenario actual view periodic. Currency always entity currency. Movement changes in cash, data source, data input, consolidation entity input. Somebody has logged in, just give me 1 second. So intercompany, no intercompany, multi-gap, local gap. This is product is laptop. Done. So I am saving this grid definition as security grid, SCCURITY, security underscore grid. Okay. Done. Now close this one. Where is my security grid? Yes, it is there in the security grid is here. Now, yes, we are good. So log off and log in again with power user and see whether you can see this grid or not. See, POWER user. Password is password. PASSWORD password. One minute. POWER power user. PASSWORD. Yes. So application is in administrator mode. Okay, so log off and log in with right. Yes. Go to settings. Here application is enabled only for administrators, right? First we have to remove this one. Application use for all users. Yes. Then save. Now log off and log in with power user, right? Done. Now see, he can see most of the things but not all the things. So okay, done. Go to data and see whether he can see security grid or not. See, he cannot see anything, he cannot do anything unless and until you give security. Everyone clear? Similarly, when you log in with viewer, you cannot see anything. When you log in with user, you cannot see anything. So now we will give security and then we will try to log in with power user or viewer or user. Okay, if you want, we will try with user also. See, log out, see with user. USER user, password is PASSWORD password. See, yes. Now see many options are gone again. So when you go to data again, he will see blank. He cannot see any of the grids because we did not give security to any of the grids. We did not enable the security at all. So log off here. Again log in with administrator. Yes. Now first step. So here until here it is clear, right? So security to dimension members. It is nothing but security class. 5 steps, right? First, tick use security for entities in application settings. Here, for every dimension, you have to tick whether you want security or not. For all dimensions except currency, security is optional. For currency, security is mandatory. Okay, see, go to dimensions here. So here this is the edit button. This is for editing the member, but this is editing the dimension. So click on this account dimension, say and apply security. Yes. If you don't tick this one, right? Security is not applicable. So I am unticking. For account, I don't want security. Yes, save. So go to currency and see. See, this is grayed out, means for currency, security is mandatory. Cancel. For consolidation, edit. I am unticking. I don't want security. Remove. Now, account consolidation currency data source. Again, I don't want security. Remove. Save. For entity, yes, I want security. So I put entity security. Yes. Okay, done. Next, entity after entity movement. Yes, I don't want security. Remove. Yes. For multi-gap, again, I don't want security. It is deleted. I mean, it is not ticked. So period. I don't want security. Yes. For year, I mean product, I don't want security. Yes. For scenario, yes, I want security. So I put scenario security. Next, view dimension. Again, I don't want security. Removed. Next is view years. Yes, I don't want security for years also. So I removed. So for which dimension we put security? Entity and scenario dimension. Now you have to go to entity members and you have to go to scenario members and you have to provide the security. Save. Now go to entity dimension. Yes, here expand total geography Asia. Edit. So here you don't see any security, right? So here this is not edit button. Here you have to click on this assign access. So in the notes I have clearly given you. So right click on the scenario main heading, not actual. Okay, edit button. Untick apply security and click save. So assign user to the dimension security. Select entity dimension. Select base entity or parent entity Asia. So see, click on assign access. Click on add button. So either you can give it to groups or users. So I am giving it to groups. Click on add button. How many groups you have? Power user. Yes, here I have to give read, write or none. I'll give read. I'll give write. So here member and descendants inclusive. Right? Add. That's it. User. Add. Viewer. Only read access. Add. Close and see. So when you see the groups here, you can see 3 groups. Power user have write access. User has write access. Viewer has read access. For Asia. That's it. That's it. Right. So now Europe and US, they cannot see. We will keep it like that only. So that, right, how do when you open the grid, right, with power user, they will see only Asia, India, etc., etc. Clear? Right. Shall we test now? Now we have to give for say scenario also, right? Go to scenario dimension. Yes, actual. Yes, assign access. Same procedure. Go to groups. Click on add button. Power user. Write access. Add. User. Write access. Add. viewer, read access, add. That's it. So go to close and go to groups and see whether you can see write, read. Okay, done. Now we have to go for currency also, right? Same currency. So all input currencies, assign access, go to groups. See, all have right access. By default, they will have this access. So keep it like this only, no issues. Even though if you give right access to viewer for entity and scenario, you have given read access, right? So they cannot enter the data. That's it. Our security is done now. Now, when they log in, can they see the data now? Still, because here for groups also, I mean for data, grid and data means folder also you have to give the security. So first we will go to security, assign permissions, add user or group, power user, okay, user, okay, sorry, we will give it to the groups, okay, not individual users. Assign user or group, go to groups, power user, okay, user, okay, viewer, okay. So okay, done. Close. So right access, you can give right access or read access, it doesn't matter, save. That's it. Now can they see? No, still, because you have to give the same to library also, because under library you see the grid, right? So click on actions, assign permissions, add users or group, again go to groups, power user, okay, user, okay, viewer, okay, close. So right access, save. That's it. Done. Now we are good. Log off with admin. Yes. Now go to power user and see power user. Go. Let's click on data. Now they can see all the grids. Now when you open the security grid, right? What happens? Can they see other entity members? No, only Hong Kong, Japan, Singapore and India. Yes, they can enter the data. Yes, if you want to see, yes, they can enter the data, submit. Power user can enter the data because we have given right access. One minute, click on submit data only. Yes, right? They can enter the data. Now close this one. Log off. Log in with user and see. User, yes. Click on here. Again, he can see all the things. Yes, click on security. Yes, he also can enter the data. Enter some 700. Right click on submit data only. Yes, he can see. Log off and log in with viewer now. Yes. VIEWER viewer PASSW or the password. Yes. Sorry. VIEWER viewer PASSW or the password. Yes. So viewer, see many options he cannot see. So click on data. Yes. When you open the viewer cannot even see the grid. See security grid. Security grid is missing with viewer. Why? Because viewer right you have to give extra right. Okay. Log off. What is the right here? Here I have given you. See refresh database in last version. So repeat the same above for all dimensions. Okay. See, for viewer, you have to give a separate role in assign application roles under access control. Example, ad hoc user. User is already created, but check whether ad hoc user role is existing or not. So come here, go to Go to SN access control. So right click and view. No, in SN application roles, right? Go to viewer and see assign roles. In this one, what is the role we have to create? This one. See, we have to ad hoc user role. Whether ad hoc user role, where is ad hoc user role? This ad hoc user role. This should be given. So okay, done. Done. This can be given by you also. So right, sign out. Yes. Now login with viewer. Go. Sorry, go to data and see whether you can see security grid. Yes, when you see the security grid, see, he cannot enter the data. He only can see, read the data. That's it. See? So power user can enter the data because we have given right options. For user, if you give only viewer option, yes, again, they can only see the data. Clear? This is called security. A very, very easy method in FCCS. Unlike HFM, you need not follow all the steps. You don't need to have any super admin right for this one. A normal administrator can apply the security in FCCS. Clear? All the steps are clear? 1 minute. Somebody has logged in now. Done. Any doubts in security, please?
Sir, for viewer, why we are giving that ad hoc?
Sir, for normal viewer, right? Viewer, there should be a separate right given. By default, power user will have some rights. By default, user will have some rights. But viewer, right? It is up to you. You have to give a separate role for a user.
Sir, all these rights are given by them or we have to give, sir?
No. By them only. Only for viewer you have to give.
For power user and
See,
user,
for
they will
administrator, I did not give any right. Only simply in administrator group, I add all of your numbers.
yes,
For
sir.
power user also like that. Power user also like that. Just now we created the application and we did not give anything, right? But
Yes.
for user, for viewer, you have to give a specific right. Then ad hoc user right. This one particularly. Okay,
Yes,
this.
sir.
Then only you can see you can see the data. You cannot edit the data.
If we'll give the right option, then we can enter the data na, for
Yes,
viewer.
yes, done.
Yes.
Correct. ఒక్క నిమిషం ఆగండి, జస్ట్ ప్లీజ్ గివ్ మీ 1 second. I'm getting an urgent call. Right. So, Indrajit, you are asking something again, please.
Yes, sir, I got it.
Right. So, what are the steps? First step is, first you have to
Assign the
tick
user.
whether you want a security for particular dimension or not. So, every dimension, yes, you can put security. Just like we discussed in HFM, right? Account and product we never put because practically it is not possible. Sorry?
Sir, if we'll put security in scenario dimension, the same step only.
Yeah, same step. Any dimension, it is same step. See? Only first thing is close this one. Go to for viewer, right? See, he cannot edit the dimension also. See, you don't see dimensions here. So log off from with user viewer. Go to yes. Go to administrator. Click on dimensions. Navigate dimensions. So for every dimension, you can give security, right? All are optional, including entity and scenario also optional. Only for currency, it is mandatory. For currency, It is mandatory. It is grayed out. See, it means for currency dimension, you don't have any other option. You have to give security. Somebody is asking doubt.
Sir,
Evarama?
if we give security to current dimensions, we can enter the data. Sir.
Yes, yes. If you give right option, yes, you can enter data. If you
Okay.
give read option, only you can read the data. You cannot enter the data. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Sir, the power user can change the grid layout.
Yes, power user can do most of the things. He cannot. I'm not sure. 1 minute. So go to. We'll log off. He can edit the dimensions also, I guess. So log off from power user. 1 minute. We'll see. Go to navigate and we'll take this screenshot. So this one you have to compare this like this. Okay, done. The all these things he can do. Now log off, sign out. Now sign in with power user. Right. Click on navigate. See, he cannot do all the things. Okay. So I will make it as minimum. Minimize this. So see. Yes, he can. He can. Can he edit the dimensions? He cannot edit the dimensions. See. Power user cannot edit the dimensions. Under create and manage, you see many differences. Under create and manage, see action menu, alias, dimensions, you cannot see forms, you cannot create the rules also. Okay, he cannot create settings are not available for these settings, right? These settings. Okay,
Sir,
right.
what is the role of this power user and just to power security and
Power user and
viewer and user? What is the role?
see for user, right? Whatever role you user and viewer, whatever role you can give, only those roles you can give. You can restrict that. Power user, yes, he can do daily tasks. He can edit the forms. He can create the forms, etc., etc. But he cannot edit the dimensions. He cannot create the rules. Okay, remaining most of the things he can do. Power user. Okay. See, he cannot delete
Here,
the application. See, here there is no overview. So here overview is the where you can delete the application, right? This one particularly, he cannot delete the application. He cannot run validate metadata, right? So that is the difference between main user and administrator
sir,
and power user.
while creating only, he will guess this access or we have to
Yes, correct. By default, he will get this access. I did not give any specific right to power user. Okay, by default, it is made like that.
So
For
what is
viewer
the
only, we
role?
have to manually give the ad hoc user right. Okay.
We only use it for security only, sir.
Yes, it is a user for security only. Only.
Okay.
Right. Sign out and log off and log in with administrator again. Done. This is called security. Then what is process management? Just like in HFM process management, in FCCS it is called 1 minute, just give me 1 second. It is called approvals, okay? So they changed the name from process management to approvals. Right. So same thing. Here it is completely different. In HFM it is very tough. Process management means there are many rules, but here, yes, locking and unlocking is very easy in FCCS. Only thing is you have to do some one-time activity. What is that one-time activity? Here, create. First thing is you have to create a approval unit. Second thing, you have to assign owner to the approval unit. Next, synchronize. Yes, and assign approval unit to scenario here and period, and then manage approvals. You have to start the period, and then You have to submit, approve and reject and lock. That's it. Total 7 steps. Okay, very very simple. 7 step. What is first step? Create approval unit. Go to here. Yesterday we have created approval unit, right? So click on approval unit. I'll delete this one. Yes. So yes, first approval unit. Either you can use a default approval unit that is called total geography, or you can create your own approval unit. So I'll create my own approval unit. Click on my UNIT unit. Okay, right. So enable approvals. Yes, for entity dimension, you can enable approval to all entities, parent entities, super parent, child, descendants, or you can put a custom. Custom means only, you can say simply only fourth generation. So here you see, right? Likewise, only from total geography, you can put total geography, and you can put the generation also here. See, means 0 to 3, or only 3 to 3, comma 3. Normally we don't use in live like this, but yes, if you are having many generations, generation 1 under generation 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, then you can enable approvals for only a fifth generation or sixth generation or eighth generation, like that. 6 to 8 means 6, 8, 7, 8. But here in our application we have only 3 generations: total geography, Asia and Racia children. So here I am keeping all. Okay. Yes. Next, approval templates, consolidation or consolidation bottom up. We will see both. First we will put consolidation bottom up. What do you mean by consolidation bottom up here? See, consolidation bottom up means first you have to approve and then lock. Consolidation means you can directly lock the data without approval or submit. Normally, right? We use consolidation bottom up because somebody will submit that one, and then somebody will approve, some other person will approve, and some other person will lock. There will be a proper review if you put this one. So we always keep consolidation bottom up. We will see. Once we complete this one, right, we'll come back again and we'll see what, if we put consolidation, what happens. Okay. So first thing is, we have created a approval unit called my unit, and then, or you can use the default geography also. Next is, we have given the hierarchy name and description. Yes, description is, you can give any description. So here in primary and selection hierarchy, I am selecting all the hierarchies for which I want approval. So I don't want practice hierarchy, I don't want global assumptions, I don't want M hierarchy. I want security for only total geography hierarchy. Yes. Click next. Here I can assign a owner for this one, total geography. If you don't assign also, there is no harm. For reviewer, you can give, for example, for Asia, I can put Indrajit as reviewer. For Europe, I can put Sunil as reviewer. For US, I can put Vijay as reviewer. Owner different and reviewer different. Likewise, yes, you can put. So as of now, I'll give the owner as service administrator. So everyone can do this one, right? Okay, done. That's it. Click OK. Now it is synchronized. See? So ensure that it is in synchronized mode here. You are ready. First point is completed. First 3 points. See? First one is, I have created a approval unit and I have assigned a owner. Owner is mandatory, reviewer is optional. Review, it's up to you. Okay. And then synchronize. This is done. So right, these 3 points are done now. Next, assign approval unit to scenario year and period. So click on navigate, approval unit assignment. Here for my unit, right, when you see, you have to click on this actions button, select scenario, actual, yes, select year. Every year and every month you have to save this one. Done. Yes. So this cannot be duplicated. So here if you have another thing, right, it cannot be duplicated. See, actual FI 15 January, yes. If I save, it should throw an error message. Assignment already exists for approval unit, combination, actual scenario, and so it cannot be duplicated. Okay. So, yes. Likewise, every month in HFM, every month we will start the process, right? Likewise, here you can keep every month ready for starting the process. Clear? This is called approval unit assignment. Click on navigate and then approval unit assignment and expand the approval unit. Click on plus symbol, extreme right. See, this is this one. Okay, and select scenario year and period. In older versions, by default, actual scenario. See, in older versions, right? For actual scenario, all the actuals are already existing, but now they have removed because there is a lot of confusion. So it should not be duplicated again. I told you, right? So assignment already exists for, you will get this error message. Just now we got, right? So whenever you got this error message, it means some other person. For example, if Indraj is doing this one, right? If he gets error message, then you have to check Indrajit. Some other Sunil or Vijay might have already created that user that scenario year end period. So take some other year end period, okay? So everyone, please take a fresh year, fresh period, and fresh scenario. So yes, done. Next step is click
Sir,
on manage. Yeah,
sir, if year and period will be same means there will be a duplicate, sir.
yes, it will. If scenario, year, and period means same means it will be duplicated.
And for scenario, if actual will be same is no problem.
Yeah, no issues. Yeah, whatever you are saying, right? Correct. See, here I can put actual, but year I will change it to FI15. Period I will change it to February. Done. Save. Done. April net assignment is saved
Yes.
successfully. Now you can see. So all three should be. I mean, combination of three should be unique. Okay.
There must be some difference in that.
Sorry. At
There
least
should be
one
some
item should be
difference.
different. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Right. So likewise, you can practice my unit. Right. Put your name. Indrajit unit. IJ unit. Right. V unit, like that. You can create your own name. Okay. So that, right, there will not be any confusion. Everyone clear? Next is we will go to manage approvals. Yes, perfectly. Go to manage approvals. Click on here. Click on navigate manage approvals. Here, see, you don't see this because it is in pie chart, right? By default, you have to put it as a group by. First select actual FI15 January. Go. Still you cannot see. So here view and put it as tree view. Then only you can see the units. Okay. I don't know, by default they have to put tree view, right? But they have put some other pie view or you cannot see anything. So see. So here we have to select the parent as start. Automatically everything will be started. Just like in HFM, we move the process management to first pass, right? Yes. Then you can start here. You might observe one thing. In HFM, when you put your process management in first pass, then only other users can enter the data. But here, already we logged in with power user and we logged in with user and we entered the data without starting the process. So you cannot restrict the data entry from process management. What is the way of restricting the data entry? Anybody tell? Data entry restrict చేయాలంటే ఏం చేయాలమ్మా?
Security.
No, you have to give right access, but still you have to stop the data entry. In dimensions, in metadata we discussed that. So if you don't practice regularly, right, you will forget. That's it. So go to here, go to dimensions, go to scenario dimension. Here we put start year and end year, right? Yes or no? Here you can restrict the data entry. So every month we will open the periods from here. Then only they can enter the data. Otherwise they will get read only. Clear? Right, so go to again manage approvals. What we did, we have selected the year period and here, and then we have click on tree view, and we have started the process management. Yes, I mean approvals. Now people can lock, people can submit, people can approve, people can lock the data. Where do we do that one? It's a regular activity. So here there is a button called approvals. All other activities are one-time activity. This approvals is a reporting cycle activity. See, under review, under review, under review. So unlike HFM, you need not lock the entire means all the entities. First, if you do it from parent level, that's enough. See, open this. Here you can see delegate, approve, originate, sign off, take ownership. So first thing is I am clicking on approve, change status. Done. It throws an error message. See, failed invalid data. So here, right, everything is failed. Why? We'll go to jobs and see. Go to jobs and see why it is failed. See, approval unit hierarchy, right, completed. What it is saying? Actually, the status should be okay. See, come here, go to data, data status. See, under review impacted. When you see impacted, it means in HFM it is called yellow color CN. Means consolidation is needed for this one. Right, so close this one, go to rules. Everybody knows, right? How do we consolidate? What do we do to consolidate? చెప్పండమ్మా ఎవరైనా ఇంద్రజిత్ ఆర్ హరిత గారు ట్రై అండ్
Consolidate launch.
yes, click on this launch. Next,
We have to select.
Enter.
yes, total geography, yes, January, okay, actual, okay, FI, okay, launch. If we get error message, what should we do? చెప్పాలమ్మా, if you get error message while consolidating, what should we do? How do we troubleshoot the error message?
By validating.
No, you have to go to
Jobs.
and you have to see whether it is successful or not. Right, consolidation is successful. Right, now go to home, go to approvals. Now see whether you can approve the data or not. Same, approve the data, change status. Done. Now see, everything is approved. You need not go to each and every entity and you need not approve that one. When you do it for parent, that's sufficient. But in HFM, it is not like that. First, all the child should be in approved status. Then only parent will come as approved. It is very irritating thing. But here it is very, very easy. Again, click on geography, log the data. Done. See, everything is logged. Simple, very, very simple. The only criteria before approving and before locking is you have to consolidate the parent entity. It should be in OK status. Now you can see, go to data and you can see here data status, everything will be in OK status. See, OK, either OK or not data, and it is locked. Approval status is locked. Clear? So this is called process management. It is also very, very easy. Now, what is that remaining options we will see? Okay, can I go back again? Yes. How do I unlock the data? How do I unlock the data? See here. Start the approval net. Okay, submit. Okay. Submit, approve, unlock. Same thing. In HFM, there is a separate right for unlock. Right? But here, same thing. Come here. Click on here. Unlock, change status. That's it. Done. Everything will be under review. That's it. Unlock is also very, very easy in FCCS. Ultimate parent, select ultimate parent and then unlock. That's it. Clear? Now we'll go back to approval unit, and we will change that consolidation bottom up to consolidation. Come here, go to approval unit. Yes, edit this one. Instead of consolidation bottom up, I will put it as consolidation. Save, that's it. Okay. Now go to approvals. Now see, there is no concept of, see, under review. There is no concept of here, right? So just give me 1 second. We have to start the process, stop the process, and approval, manage approvals. Go to tree view. Right now, put this under review. Yes. No, it did not come. So what should we do? ఇది రాలేదు. So we have to do it from scratch. Okay. So can I delete this approval unit? No. First I have to go to approval unit assignment, and then can I delete this? Yes. Save. No, it is giving an error message. So come here, go to approvals. Under review, refresh. Then go to approval unit, manage approvals. Click on tree view. Why it is not? Okay, we'll do one thing. You cannot do it directly. So approval unit, right? Go to here, edit, and put it as consolidation bottom up only. Save. Done. Now come here, manage approvals, select tree view. Now you can exclude this. ఇప్పుడు కూడా చేయలేకపోతున్నాను. Why? Okay, we'll see what happened to this one. Approvals, right? Okay, delegate, approve. Okay, right? What is the error message it is showing? It is not showing anything. Go to jobs and see whether you can see anything here or not. Okay, we'll completely delete the approval unit assignment. Okay, so come here, manage approvals. It should come here.
Sure, but first you'll have to unlock your device.
Preview, right, exclude. No? Okay, we'll consolidate and then we'll do. Somebody might have, I doubt about this one. So done, launch. Done. Now go to manage approvals, review. Why it is failed? Under review. Okay, some item is locked. We'll see. Go to approvals. See whether any entity is under review, under review, under review. Everything is under review, right? Approve. Done. Sorry. Approve. Change status. Done. So approved. Yes. Now again we'll come back. So lock, right? So Change status, locked, done. Everything is locked. Now again we will unlock, done. So everything is under review. Now we will go to manage approvals, click on review, expand, exclude. Yes, now it is done, right? Now we will go to approval unit assignment and we will delete this. It will be deleted now. Save. Done. Now we will go to approval unit and you can delete this now. Delete. Yes, it is possible, right? So deleting the approval unit means you have to come back, you have to go to the means whatever the path you walk, right? Same thing you have to walk again. So we'll do it again. Click on my UNIT unit 1. Yes, all. Yes, consolidation. Instead of consolidation bottom up, consolidation. Click next. So I don't want security for globalizations, M hierarchy and P hierarchy. Yes. Click next. Yes, I'll give the security as groups administrator. Yes, done. Save. Again, go to approval unit assignment, expand, click on edit button and select the security as actual. Yes, and then FI15. Yes, and then January. Yes, that's it. Save. Next step is go to manage approvals and start the process. Select go and then always review here. Okay, expand. You need not expand everything. Parent, if you start, everything will be started. Done. Now go to approvals. Directly you can log this data now. See, lock. There is no concept of approval, there is no concept of etc. Directly change status. That's it. See, so consolidation means without approval directly you can log the data. I mean without approval directly you can log the data. Consolidation bottom up means first you have to approve. It will be under review first. Then you have to approve and then you have to log the data. That is called consolidation bottom up and consolidation. Clear? So here, how do we delete the approval unit? Ensure the approval unit is not started and then delete the approval unit assignment and then delete the approval unit. So first you have to do this one, then only you can do it. This is called approvals. So what are the rules to log the data? Admin or power user can do this one. Second, must be a current owner. Status should be unlocked. Previous month should be locked. Child entry should be locked. Calculation status should be okay. This one. So remember this one. For this one, you need to run the consolidation. To change the consolidation calculation status, we should run the consolidation. To see the calculation status, there is a predefined grid, right? Data status. So different between reject and reject single. What is this reject now? You can see the delegation. What is the delegation in HFM? There is one problem. What is that? For example, Indrajit Vijay. Indrajit is reviewing the data or approving the data. So he went on a vacation leave. Unless and until he comes back, right? Nobody can do anything. Either he has to do by himself, right? Or leave it. But here in FCCS, Indrajit can delegate that authority to Vijay. So on his options, when Indrajit goes to leave or vacation, etc., right? That work can be done by Vijay. And then that is the reason you see here. 1 minute, just we'll unlock the data again. Click on unlock. Yes, done. So go to manage approvals. We'll restart the process now. Go to tree view. Yes. Exclude this one now. Yes. Done. Now go to approval unit. Now you can change it. Approval unit. Edit. And I am keeping as consolidation bottom up. Yes. Save. That's it. Now go to manage approvals again. Again start the process. Again start the process. Yes, it is started. Now go to approvals. See, here you can see, when I open here you can see delegate. When I click on delegate status, right, refresh, delegate by R Bompada, right? So owner is, yes, I can give this to any of the owner, okay? Any of the owner. So this one, I guess you cannot practice here. Trust me, because you are all administrator, right? Anybody can do anything. So in live only, you can delegate to some other person like this. For example, who's this number? Who's this number? 1353. So when I delegate, right, it will be delegated, okay? So again, what is meant by originate means, okay, Indrajit will come back from the leave. He will take ownership. Okay, he will take the ownership. Likewise, this delegate and take ownership and originate means to original level. This sign off we never use. Even in HFM also there is a sign off button. We never use this sign off. Delegate, originate and take ownership. Okay. Delegate means I delegated, right? Now Vijay can take ownership this one. When Indrajit delegates, Vijay can take ownership. And then he can do the process management. He can log the data, he can approve the data and he can log the data. So that is the difference between delegate, take ownership and originate. So here there is a concept called reject single and reject single. So when you go to 1 minute, so right, come here, I'll click on originate. See here you can see for every entity, right, you can see the number, user mobile number, right, because I have delegated. Now click on this one and click on originate, change status, done. Now again service to administrator came. Originate means to the original status. Delegate means whatever the number you give, it will be delegated to that particular person. He can do all the activities. Take ownership means, 1 minute, I'm not sure whether what to take ownership. Okay, so again we'll delegate to some other person called 7619, change status, done. So yes, now come here and take ownership. We will see what is take ownership. So R Bompada, take ownership means, yes, because I logged in with R Bompada, I am able to take ownership. Okay, next. Sign off, I don't know. We never used sign off. Okay, signed off. I don't know what is when you click on signed off, what happens, I don't know. But this delegate, yes, in regularly in live we use this delegate. Okay. So any doubt in delegation, take ownership?
Sir,
Yeah.
if take ownership means after login we can take, anyone can take, sir.
Anyone can take, yes. And not anyone. Whoever has delegated, right? I have given the
Means
delegation to
number.
that person can take ownership. Okay.
And again, if I want to again take that right means originate.
Yes, when you come back from leave, right? You can originate it.
Means I and the other to whom I have delegated, we both can use that.
Yes, these both can use that originate.
Other cannot use that.
Others cannot use.
Yes.
See, here you have to remember one thing, Indrajit. This you cannot practice with the administrator because administrator can revoke the right anytime.
Yes, sir.
You are all administrator, right?
Sir, can we use this with user? No, we cannot.
No, no. This process management will be done by only administrator and power user, and power user also only certain things, not everything. Okay.
So we cannot practice this.
Yes, you can practice with service administrator only. You can log the data, but the delegate and originate, right? Here you can practice, but I am not sure how to restrict that one because there is no restriction, right? In live, you will understand that only. For example, anybody can originate that one now because you are all service administrators.
Yes, sir.
In live, only few people can originate that one. That is the difference. Okay.
But I have given that number, so anyone
even
can.
even though you have given number, that number is also a service administrator, right?
Yes. Sir,
You
here it
understand?
will be given number, so it is showing number. If you will give names, it will show names. Sir.
Yes, it will show names. Correct.
Yes.
User ID will always be a combination of name and number, right? Or a surname and original name means main name.
Yes, sir.
Clear? So until lock you can practice. Don't forget to practice until lock. Okay? That originate and delegate. Remember, that's it. In live, right? It's very rare cases we use that one. This is called security and approvals. Clear? Up to here. Sorry, here.
Sir, this is meant for only for admin roles only, right? So not
Admin
for
roles.
consultants.
Correct. Only admin roles. User and viewer, right? They cannot do anything in unless see user and viewer. User for entering the data. That's it. He cannot review. He cannot do any other things. Clear? Viewer only he can see the data. See, viewer is not a lowest authority. Once again, I am saying, viewer is the highest authority. Highest authority means normally view access we give only for CEO or CFO. They don't do anything, but they see every data. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Sir, for user also we can give right access, no?
Yes, user right access because he has to enter the data, right? He has to load the data. Yes, we give user
And for
right access.
viewer also.
Viewer means for general manager, finance, CEO, CFO, for all of them, right? They don't do anything, but they regularly watch the data.
So
For them, we will give viewer access.
for viewer we will give only read access only.
Only read access, yes, correct.
Yeah.
మీరు వ్యూవర్ అనుకుంటే అందరూ వ్యూవర్ లోయెస్ట్ అథారిటీ అనుకుంటున్నారేమో కాదమ్మా వ్యూవర్ విల్ ఆల్వేస్ బి హైయెస్ట్ డిజిగ్నేషన్ పీపుల్ రైట్ వీ గివ్ వ్యూ యాక్సెస్ అందరికి అర్థమైందా ఎస్ ఆర్ నో
Yeah, sir. Review levels concept, sir. Oh, we don't have it here.
నో
Different.
ఓన్లీ సింగిల్ రివ్యూ అండర్ రివ్యూ దట్స్ ఇట్
Okay.
I told you, right? In HFM, we don't need 3 or 4 reviews also. In live only, we'll do 1 review only. There is no need of second review. Because all the validations, all the logics we write in the rule file, right? So whenever a mistake happens, immediately we'll catch that through validation errors.
Sir,
Yes, Indrajit.
here no concept of submission phase, sir.
No, there is no concept. I told you, right? Whatever we don't use in HFM, all are removed in here. Because submission phase means if your consolation time is taking 4 or 5 hours, then we need submission phases. And here the main thing in FCCS is everything is based on Linux, Java, not Windows based. So consolation time is very less here.
Sir, in application setting we use the submission phase sometimes. It's not optional. No?
It's optional only. In a HFM it is optional. In FCCS there is no concept of submission phases.
So in live we don't use submission phase.
Not even one time, trust me.
Okay.
Tejagar, you are asking some doubt.
No, sir. That review levels itself. That is clarified.
Under review only.
Sir, anything need to be done by consultants or in real-time scenario on this?
On approvals and approvals, right?
Right. And both
As a
security and
consultant
reports.
means no. This is a core end user job. Even HFM also process management is core end user job.
Right, sir.
When they get any error, then we'll see that error and we'll solve.
Okay.
See, normally the errors, right? Without locking the previous data, they try to lock this current data. It is not possible. Here also in FCCS also, unless and until you lock January data, you cannot lock February data. Okay. Only that errors. It's very easy tickets. Okay. Security and process management always easy tickets because there is no what do you say? It's only procedural aspects, right? If you follow the correct procedure, it will always work. So this is called security and process management. So write down, put heading. One more small topic we'll cover, we'll complete. Valid intersections. Put heading. Valid intersections. So in the grid, metadata grid, right? I have given you valid intersections. So here, when you go to metadata grids, 8th February, yes. Open this. Click on right click. See valid intersection, right? Now see. So go to Smart View, connect, right or bumpada, then ad hoc analysis, console, reuse. So here, see, what do you mean by valid intersection? Invalid intersection, you all know, right? HFM, what is invalid intersection?
It will come in orange color.
Sorry?
It will be in orange color. If it is, if we enter incorrect data, it will be invalid intersection.
Yes, Indrajit, correct. So it is orange color. Whenever data type you take none, it will come as orange color. Right? Because we have created a relation between our account and custom dimension. Likewise, in FCCS also you can do. A very simple is you can create a combination of dimensions so that when people enter the data, right? Already we discussed this. So here, the purpose of this valid intersection is, so here TA, GRP, Tata Group. Under Tata Group, we have two subsidiaries, TA and Titan, TCS. Done. So, yes, this is my entity dimension. In account dimension, I have created another hierarchy. Net INCOME, income. Net income, I will get it from INCOME, income from sales. Please mute. INCOME, income from sales. INCOME, income from SERVI services. Perfect. Account dimension also completed. Now product dimension or custom one dimension. USTM custom one dimension. Here I have to put two hierarchies. One is products, total products. And here I have to put TOTL, total services. So under total products I put watches. So under total services I put teachers, right? EPM SAP. Done. Now my metadata is built like this perfectly. I have created my entity dimension, I have created my account dimension, I have created my custom one dimension. Now, yes, you asked the end user to enter the data now. Yes, he selected Titan from entity dimension. He selected income from sales from account dimension. Now he selected EPM. He entered data. It is correct or wrong? Is it correct or not? Chapalama, Indrajit, is this correct or not?
Correct.
Correct, sir.
Wrong, right? So income from sales means he has to select watches or ladies watches. When he selects EPM, it is services, right?
Ah, yes.
Yes or no?
Yes.
So it is wrong. So if you don't give any combination, right, in HFM, that is the reason when you see custom top member, when you go to account dimension for everything, you see custom top member. So he has to enter data only under this hierarchy only. So custom total C4 bit, we have put the total C4. So when you go to data type, none is not under total C4. That is the reason whenever you select none, you will get an orange color. Clear? So this is automated. I mean, when you put the hierarchy, top parent hierarchy in HFM, automatically user can select only the members under that hierarchy only to enter the data. So here, besides besides account dimension here, we always put my TOTL total, PRO DUC TS products here, TOTAL total, SCRVIC services. Then he cannot enter EPM here. When he enter EPM here, he will get orange color like this. Here he will get orange color like this. He cannot enter data. So whenever he select Titan income from sales, he has to select only ladies watches or gents watches. Then only it will be enabled to enter the data. Right? 1 minute. Please give me 1 second. Right. So this is called valid intersections. In HFM, it is called custom top member. In FCCS also, you can create the valid intersection. See? Now I am closing this one. See? I can enter data here, 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 here. Submit data. Done? I can enter V1, V2, V2 for both laptops and SAPC. Right? Now we'll make it as 0, 0, 0, 0, and I'll click on submit data. I guess okay. Go to smart view options, data options, click on submit 0, then you can submit the 0. Put it as set as defaults, yes. 0, enter 0, enter 0, enter 0, submit data. Now we create the right. So data source is different. See here, this one also. Here I'll put this one also. Now product is different. Done. Now, some people should enter data. Some people should enter only in laptops. Means sales, right? Some people can enter only data in SAP services. We'll create. So see here I have given the steps. Click on navigate and then valid intersection. Click on navigate and then valid intersection. Yes, first of all, before going that one, see whether you have V1, V2. See in M hierarchy, I have created a valid intersection and then here I have created V1 and V2 members. Okay. Now go to valid intersection. So by default, all these are locked. See, you cannot delete this. These are all used in rules. So create, add dimension. First I will put dimension as account and my product dimension. Where is my product dimension? Product dimension. That's it. Done. So add rule. First account dimension. I will select a member. So where is my M hierarchy? M hierarchy, valid intersection, V1. Okay. And in product I will take edit. Sorry. Add rule. Account dimension, edit, will take M hierarchy, valid intersection, V1. Done. In product we will take total products, hardware and software, right? So click on hardware level 0 descendants. That's it. Now again add rule. V2. Product. Edit. Total product. Software level 0 descendants. That's it. Save. That's it. The name cannot be empty. So where is the untitled, right? So my VALID INT. Okay. My valid intersections. Save. That's it. Saved successfully. Done. Cancel. That's it. See, you can see this one. You can give the priority also actually, but normally don't give the priority. Okay, move up or down because all these are rules, right? So never touch that one. No need of priority. That's it. Refresh and come back here. Right now you refresh the ad hoc analysis, console, reuse. See, done. Can I enter data here in the SAP? No, because this is my all products and this is my all services. That's it. See, now I cannot enter data here. So you can restrict the combination data entry with the combination of dimension members. Everyone clear? So you understood the business purpose, right? So for all income from our sales, all products should be redirected. Income from services, all services should be redirected. That's it. This is called valid intersections. Right? Only here you can give, I take an example as laptops and SAP. Here you can take example of data input and manage data, whatever you want. So you can restrict any data, any dimension member. Okay. This is called valid intersections. Adaganamma, any doubts? Please ask doubts. Indrajit, Teja garu, Harita.
So it is same as custom top member in HSM.
Yes, same as custom top member, 100% similar. Okay.
Okay.
But there, here, one more thing is, here you can give all the dimensions in FCCS, but there it is the relation between only account and custom dimension.
Yes.
Right. Any doubts here?
So in custom top member we can use only account or custom dimension only.
Sorry.
In custom top member we can use only account and custom dimension only.
Yes, account and custom dimensions only.
Here all dimension we can use.
Yes, you can give the combination of all dimensions, I guess. I never tried that one, but yes, because when you click on the drop down box, you will see you are seeing all the dimensions here, right? When you click on create and when you click on add dimension, here you can see all the dimensions,
Yes.
right? That is the reason I confirmed that. Okay, I never tried that, Indrajit, but yes, it is possible. So, what is today's day? Today is Thursday, right? Tomorrow is Friday. Day after tomorrow, once again I am saying, day after tomorrow, very very important. Right now, I'll put message to everyone so that old students can also join. Okay. So, what is day after tomorrow's date? That is Saturday, right? 12th. 12th FEB 02022. Going to discuss FDME. Done. I messaged everyone, okay? 12th February is 2022 Saturday. Clear? Everyone clear? FDMEE, it will be for 2 hours. Class will be for 2 hours, okay? Please, everyone, once again I am saying. So, we'll cover the data loading part, okay? So that whenever you get the data from SAP, right, directly we will load it into HFM. So, Sunday, entire Sunday, complete Sunday, you can practice data management. Everyone clear? Please
Yes,
confirm.
sir.
Everyone clear?
Yes, sir.
సార్
Ah,
సార్ సార్ అది ఆడాను త్రో ద స్మార్ట్ వ్యూలో చేస్తుంటే రావట్లేదు సార్ నా
ఏం రావట్లేదు?
స్మార్ట్ వ్యూ ఆడ స్మార్ట్ వ్యూ లో రావట్లేదు సార్ అది అంటే ఎఫ్సిసిది కనెక్షన్ లేదు సార్
కనెక్షన్ మీకు అది హెచ్ఎఫ్ఎం కనెక్ట్ అయిందా?
కనెక్ట్ అయింది సార్.
ఓ ఎఫ్సిసిఎస్ కనెక్ట్ అవ్వట్లేదా?
ఎస్ సార్.
సరే సరే, ఒకసారి ఇది అయిపోయిన తర్వాత ఒక్కసారి నాకు వాట్సాప్లో పింక్ చేయండి ఒకసారి.
సర్లే
నేను చెప్తాను, ఒక యూఆర్ఎల్ ఇస్తాను, మీకు కనెక్ట్ అయిపోద్ది, ఓకేనా? నేను ఎవరికి కనెక్ట్ అయింది? ఎవరో కానీ నిన్న ఇచ్చాను కదా, ఒకసారి మీరు పింక్ చేయండి వాట్సాప్లో, నేను ఇప్పుడే చెప్తాను.
సార్
ఒకసారి వాట్సాప్లో నాకు పింక్ చేయండి అంటున్నా. సంబడి నేను ఎవరికో ఇచ్చానమ్మా నిన్న, ఒకసారి పింక్ చేయండి, నేను పంపించేస్తాను అది. రైట్, డన్ ఫర్ ద డే. ఇంకా ఏమైనా డౌట్స్ ఉంటే అడగండి అమ్మా. ఈరోజు ప్రకాష్ గారు వచ్చారా? రాలేదు. ఓకే, డన్. ఓకే, డన్ ఫర్ ద డే.